I honestly, I'm going to have a horrible time politicking because I'm not that good at it. I'm good at being a public servant, but begging for votes isn't a good thing to do. I hope y'all look at my record and make your own decisions. But either way, one of the most important things we have facing this county, and I know you're going to hear from the lady from Mr. Hall, is which direction we decide to go. I'll say this as a state official, I have done my job. We laid out the tier mapping plan. We set it out to where we can control the growth and sprawl in this state because we are one Maryland. Sometimes people forget that. They feel that somehow we're this little autonomous Charles County. We're not. We depend on the state. We work with the state. We want them to work with us. So we need to find out what we're going to do in these next few years because it's going to be vastly important. It's not only how we get along with our neighboring counties, but how we're viewed as a state, from the state level. And I'll say it hasn't been good so far. I'm new to Annapolis. To hear some of the comments about a county that most folks really didn't think about 10 years ago. We snuck in and we slide in every now and then, but for the most part, you're not hearing a lot. But now Charles County has become a little bit of a Democratic bastion in the state. So people are paying attention to what we do. That's not always a good thing when we're messing up. We have to make sure that we understand that what we should do for this county is for the people that are currently here. We're not building, our building for the future is building for the future of our children. It's not trying to wean and trick more people coming in. It's to make sure we have something good here. And I'm going to say this, again, this is not a political stance because this is just my personal view. I know why I moved here. You know why you moved here. Some of you know why you stayed here. We don't want to lose that charm. We don't want to lose that safety. We don't want to lose all the great things that we have here because of this rampant growth. We have got to think about what we're doing. We have to hold everyone accountable. And please, we've got to stop being so personal. All right? I don't have to get along with Ken Robinson. I do. But I don't have to get along with Ken in order to work well with Ken. Ulysses Davis said it best, the issues define the candidates. We've got to stop being so personal. Your enemy can have a great idea. There shouldn't really be enemies, especially within our party. Unfortunately, there may be, but you've got to start holding folks responsible, because I'm talking as a citizen. It is depressing to sit here and have people tell me, well, if you didn't want to move into this into this new subdivision, or you don't want to move next to this new subdivision, you should move into a development district. Well, how the hell would I know what a development district is? Because when I moved there, I'm told by my realtor, there's a beautiful field, there's a beautiful forest, ta-da. That's where I want to live. That's where you wanted to live. That's why you moved here. We're not trying to be the next metropolis. Yes, we need business. But I'll tell you what we have. We have an awesome, awesome citizen. Smart, educated, trained. So if we can just calm it down a little bit, the big businesses will come. We got to find locations for them. We do have to balance out our environmental needs with our economic needs. But a strip mall is never the answer. A nail salon is never the answer. There are liquor stores I can't throw a rock about hitting 3 of them. So we have got to make sure we start holding folks accountable for what they do. And it's not just flag waving, it's not just promises right here before the election. And that's why I say I'm not going to go out speaking on promises. Look at my record. I don't have to tell you nothing. You should know me by my record, about what I stand for, what I fight for. And when these folks come up and tell you what they're going to do, ask them what they've been doing. Challenge them. Because you don't need to be in public office to be a public servant. And we've got to stop doing this. We've got to stop expecting those that speak the slickest or have the most money to be the best leader. Just because I say I came from Yale, that doesn't mean I'm a good leader. It's not about your Ivy League education, it's about your heart and what you care for in this county. And I know this is a little bit more of a rah-rah speech you might be expecting, but it's frustrating to me. Because I watch folks that I don't believe have good interest in this county. But you know what? And I'll always say this. The definition of politics is when ambition collides with arrogance. And that's what a politician is right there. I want to be there, and I think I deserve to be there. And when they get there, you know what they'll do? They'll sell their very soul to stay there. If I don't get reelected, you'll still see me. Maybe not as much because I'll enjoy my family a little more. But you know what? Because this is still my county. These are still my community members. I'm not so wedded to this position that I can't leave it, which means I will fight my government, as Ken and I were talking about, for military benefits, for the veterans benefits, where I everybody Charles County needs, because we are different. Southern Maryland is not like Northern Maryland. We have different needs and different desires. And we need to make sure that our people are fighting for us. Not for the future people that may move here, but the ones that put them in office. And make them remember that. We put you in office. Fight for us. Not the people that don't live in this county that own property here. Not for the people that want to move here but they want a good price. But for those of us that put you in office. Hold them accountable. And not just an election. The way I learn the most is when citizens call me and come to my office. Because when lobbyists come in, I'm like, hey, you got 5 minutes, but I already know what you're going to say. But when a citizen comes in, they have my ear. When a constituent comes in, they really have my ear. Because they came all the way to Annapolis, or they emailed me personally to curse me out or do something, but I still call them back because they have my ear. That's how I learn. So please, just as I'm asking you to hold them accountable for what they do before the election, I'm also going to ask you, if God willing I get back in, don't let this be the last time we talk until 4 years from now. Because the input is what's required. I don't know everything. No candidate does. No elected official does. It is you that help us keep up with all the different things. I really appreciate everybody coming. I know I'm going to have to do the same political snooze and sneak out the back whenever in about 10 minutes when y'all aren't looking. But I do appreciate what you guys do. I know there's a very few folks here, but you understand, it's great for me as a citizen to know that if 5 people in this room, that's 5 people that care. And we can do great things. So just remind people, please, to get out and vote early. Make sure we make a difference. This is not a partisan issue today. This is not a partisan issue in this election. This is what the Democrats are going to decide to do. Because we will take this election. We will win each and every seat. So who you vote for in the primary is who is going to be our leaders. So we must vote well. Constant vigilance and attentiveness and oversight and accountability are required. Thank you very much.